What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to be a hardcore fan in 2025, and you guys can tell all of your friends who are casuals about these prospects and look like a genius. That's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of a lesson on how to not be a casual and support bum prospects like Bo Nickel and Paddy Pimblett. That's what we're going to be doing in today's video. I'm going to be running through the real prospects in each division. I'm not running through anyone, chill, before anyone says something in the comments. But yeah, I'm going to be telling you guys the real prospects, not these bums, not these fraudulent fucking industry plants like Bot Nickel. And yeah, these are the real prospects in the UFC. We got 2 in each division, and then I'm also going to be skimming through a couple Dana White Contender Series prospects as well that you need to pay attention to, because I am a genius and a hardcore fan. So yeah, anyway, like the video, subscribe, and let's get underway. We're going to start off in the Flyweight division. So Flyweight division, let me tell you about this kid, Joshua Van. This kid is badass. You guys got to tell your friends about Joshua Van. I fuck with Van heavily. This dude's crazy striker to watch. He's fun as hell. Volume puncher. Not the biggest power guy, but he hits well, he hits clean, and he drowns people with volume, and he picks them apart. And this dude is going to be a problem once he's in 5 rounders. I'm telling you, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I promise you, man. Joshua Van, come on, champion someday, man. I'm telling you, maybe not this year or next year, but 2026, 2027, you're going to see this dude in the top 5. You're going to see this dude in 5 rounders, putting the pace on people, getting 10-8s in the 4th and 5th. Joshua Van is badass. He's going to be a future top 5 guy. He's 23 years of age right now, sorry, and I still think he could beat top 15 guys. I'm not going to be crazy and go full steam with it and be like, yeah, he would beat Moreno right now. Like, no, he wouldn't. But, like, I'm telling you, this dude beats fucking Tim Elliott right now. Like, this dude's hopefully not getting chinned, and if he doesn't, he's tuning up Alex Perez right now. Like, Van in 5 rounders against non-power punchers, he's just, the chin's a little bit questionable because he's young, but give Van a good chin. I'm telling you, this dude's a future champ. Anyway, let's move on though to another fighter. Next up in the flyweight division, let me tell you about this kid, Ramazan Tamirov. This kid's badass. Ramazan Tamirov, this dude's gonna be ranked in 2025, let me tell you. Am I going to act like I know shit about this dude? Absolutely not. But he won his debut by round 1 TKO on a flyweight. That's good enough for me. He beat the GOAT of the flyweight division, the GOAT gatekeeper, CJ Vergara. You know, CJ Vergara, if you beat him, it's off to the races. You're a future fucking GOAT of the sport, to be honest. No one beats CJ Vergara. Nobody beats CJ Vergara like Tamirov did. Who does that to CJ Vergara? Literally everyone that he fights. But regardless, Tamirov, this dude's like 18-2. His name ends in a V, and he looks like a descendant of fucking Genghis Khan. I'm trying to think who this guy looks like. He looks familiar. Let me know who is like a lookalike of this dude that I'm thinking deep down in my brain that I can't think of right now. But yeah, this dude's going to be top 15. Apparently, my sources are telling me, this one's not actually my source, I just saw this shit on Twitter once. He is potentially fighting Charles Johnson. The fight has been offered, I think, to Tamirov. He said yes. I don't know if Johnson said yes. I think they're sorting out his contract, because Charles Johnson said he'll announce his fight once his contract signed, once his like new multi-fight contract signed. So I assume we're going to see this fight. Charles Johnson's really just running through the fucking gauntlet of flyweight prospects. We'll see if he gets through this one, but Tamirov, definitely someone to watch in the flyweight division. Let's move on though to the next division. First up, we got Vinicius Oliveira. This kid is nasty. Vinicius Oliveira is fighting Said Nurmagomedov on February 1st in the Kingdom, Saudi Arabia. And let me tell you about this kid, Vinicius. He's got nasty striking, slick kicks to the body. He's got flying knees. He's got a nasty right hand. This dude's got some slick takedown defense as well. He beat up Ricky Simone in his last fight. Ricky Simone's a nasty, badass fighter. And this fight with Said, it's going to be badass. It's going to be fight of the night potential, I reckon. And keep an eye out on this kid, Vinicius Oliveira. But all seriousness, without the fucking retarded accent, I don't know what I was doing there. But Vinicius Oliveira is sick, man. Like, this dude in his debut looked kind of mid, got a nice KO though. And the next fight, he was like a plus 220 against Ricky Simone. I put money on this man, and he made me money. He made me money back because I haven't had a job for a while, so I've been living off that. I've been living off that Vinicius Oliveira by decision bet that I put down for a good couple months now. So we've been living good. But Nah, this dude's sick though. Mate, I'm not saying he's top 5 because I think he's a bit reckless. I think he's quite open, but I think he can beat Said Nurmagomedov. He's at like plus 220 again. Like, this dude is good. Why are they just making Said like, it's not Khabib, bro. He's a striker. Like, he's not taking this dude down, and he's not like a fucking Sean O'Malley on the feet. Like, I think this fight's competitive. Anyway, even if he loses to Said, this dude's still got a bright future, I reckon. He's still pretty good. We've got him at number 15 in the fan rankings as well, which are the real rankings that you need to pay attention to. So yeah, keep an eye out on Vinicius Oliveira. It's a badass fighter. Anyway, let's move on though to another fighter. And next up, we got Felipe Lima. This kid is badass. I'm just going to keep saying that. That's like the Dana White hyping up. This kid is a badass fighter. Vinicius Oliveira. That kid's good. Felipe Lima. This kid's better. He's coming off a win over Miles Johns. Fucking Timu XXS. Fucking Yoel Romero. This mini fucking Romero guy. This fucking bald Cuban fuck. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. This is 2 a.m. recording. But yeah, this kid is badass. Felipe Lima, well-rounded. He's got a good submission game, takedowns, takedown defense. He's got nice striking as well. He's piecing people up on the feet. Yeah, this kid, you gotta watch out for him in 2025. What's next for Felipe Lima? I'm not sure. We're probably going to give him to fucking Cejudo. Good luck, kid. Anyway, Felipe Lima's good, bro. He's like 26. This dude's got a good prospect in the sport. Maybe not ranked this coming year, but maybe not tomorrow, pero I promise, man. Felipe Lima's going to be ranked 2026, man. I reckon this dude's ranked either this time next year or early 26. I'm telling you, we're seeing this dude in the rankings by the time he's 30, at least. Probably earlier though, as long as they don't like slow roll him too much, or as long as they don't jump him up too much. Like, if they give him fucking Song Yudong in his next fight, yeah, he might be cooked. But like, give this dude fucking, who can we give him outside the rankings? Like, give him fucking Honey Yaya and he's cooking. Like, we'll just get him a few layups, and then you give him like a Barcelos type of fight after that, and then you give him the classic Rob Font test, and I reckon he gets that one done in like 2 years from now. Anyway, let's move on though to the next fighter. Next up, Yusuf Zalal. I ain't even bringing out the accent for this one. I don't care that much about this dude. But Yusuf Zalal is very good. I'll give him, like, I'm not emotionally attached to this dude winning fights. So don't come back to this video with like, aged like milk, dude. Your takes suck. Never speak again. Like, don't come back with this shit if this dude loses to fucking like Giga Chikadze in his next fight. Like, I didn't say he's gonna be. Oh, mate, I never said he's. I'm not gonna try and. I can't do a Jokas impression. I'll leave it to bedtime. But Yusuf Zalal, he's good. I think he can be top 10. This dude, people forget, man. Yusuf Zalal went to a decision with Ilia Topuria. That's the champion. It's like, yes, thank you, Joe Rogan, we know. But no, Ilia Topuria took this dude to a decision. That means a fair bit to me. Like, he's pretty solid. He lost a few fights, came back, and he's on a 3-fight win streak all by finish in 2024. So watch out for Yusuf Zalal, the Moroccan devil. This dude sounds gay as fuck, but still, he's a good fighter. Anyway, moving on though to the next fighter. Next up, we got Jean Silva. This kid is badass. This guy's fighting Melsik Baghdasaryan in fucking Seattle, February 22nd, and it's gonna fucking tune him up. And we're going to give this kid fucking Josh Emmett in his next fight, International Fight Week. Look out. That's my prediction for Jean Silva. Jean Silva's 2025 is he's going to beat up this fucking Armenian fake country, Melsik Baghdasaryan. And then he's going to... What's he going to do after that? They're probably going to give him a big jump up. Maybe they slow roll and give him like a Dan Ige. Maybe they let him kill Bryce Mitchell. Maybe they give him a big jump up and go like a Josh Emmett. But yeah, Jean Silva... that's not how you say his name, I don't care. But yeah, Jean Silva. It's not Jean, it's Jean. Jean Silva is going to beat Melsik Baghdasaryan, and then he's Josh Kulabau victim, and then he's gonna fucking be a top 10 fighter by the end of the year. Mark my words, kid. This guy's going places. Anyway, moving on, and he's got fighting that's plot armor, so what's there not to love? Anyway, moving on to the lightweight division. Next up, we got the face of French MMA right now, Featherweight, repping Africa FC. You know, people be talking about French martial arts. Like, bro, if you're looking for French martial artists, just go take some Moroccans from the fucking border and just go chuck them in a fucking cardio kickboxing class. They'll be elite. That's basically how all French kickboxers, how all French fighters except for like BSD exist. Like Gane, Amavov, Gomes, Taylor Lapulus. Like, bro, Featherweight. Just go across to the Gibraltar fucking area there where all the guys are trying to get across, and just go ship them all into a fucking MMA gym and teach them range kickboxing. Get him in there with Israel Adesanya practicing leg kicks from range on the bag. Like, they'll be sweet. But for SCM, this kid is going places in 2025. Let me tell you, he might be built like a fucking stick, but this dude's the deadliest fucking stick that ever walked the face of the planet. For SCM, he's apparently fighting on the Saudi Arabia card February 1st. And I don't know who his opponent is. It remains to be seen. I think they're still doing Fiziev Gamrot, so I don't think he'll get Fiziev, but probably some bum. Like, they were probably looking for a better opponent and then they didn't accept, so they're probably going to end up with some bum, but we'll see. I reckon he'll win, and then I reckon they get him middle of the year, and if they can get him another turnaround after that, then get him in France, because the performance this dude put on against Matt Frivola, let me tell you about this kid. Fucking need his head into the fucking orbit. This badass knockout. Like, this dude slept Matt Frivola and gained aura after going to decision with Claudio Puelles. Like, I'm telling you, put this dude in France, he's beating fucking Islam Makhachev. Anyway, let's move on though to another fighter. Stop. You saw him on the fucking thumbnail. It's Joel Alvarez. This kid is badass. You take the fucking striking style of fucking Charles Oliveira and you give him submissions of also fucking Charles Oliveira. This kid is a future champion. This guy's like Ilia Topuria if he wasn't a fucking manlet. No, Joel Alvarez is sick, but I'm telling you, this dude, I got shit for saying this guy beats Gaethje. I stand on that take. This dude beats Dan Hooker. This dude beats Justin Gaethje. This dude beats fucking... Who else does he beat? He has a competitive fight with Poirier. Like, I genuinely believe that this dude beats most of the top 15. Maybe the really heavy wrestlers can beat him because his takedown defense is still suspect. But, like, bro, Scamrot is not doing shit to this guy. Like, he's going to take him down a bunch and then probably just get fucking guillotined. Like, this dude beats Scamrot. This dude assaults Paddy Pimblett, puts him in a fucking box. Bedtime MMA acting like Paddy Pimblett's the fucking future champion of the sport. Like, this guy's probably going to get chinned by Michael Chandler in his next fight. But yeah, Joel Alvarez, I'm telling you, this dude puts half the lightweight division in a box and ships him back across the fucking... I don't know where they came from. I'm not sure. But yeah, Joel Alvarez, this kid's nasty. Moving on, though, to the next division. Alright, let me tell you about this kid, CP. You gotta watch CP in 2025, let me tell you. It's an experience. No, I'm kidding. Don't report my channel to the FBI. Watch Carlos Prates is what I meant by that. If you guys thought I meant anything else, you guys gotta seek help. But no, Carlos Prates, I'm telling you, this dude's top 5. End of 2025, look into it. People been acting like the glaze is unwarranted. First of all, it's not glaze. It's light compliments, we call this. And yeah, trust me, he's top 5 fighter 2025 if he gets the opportunity. This dude KOs Leon Edwards tomorrow if he fights him. Just gonna say it. And we'll leave it at that. No, but I'm telling you, I got shit for saying when the report came out that he was offered to fight Shavkat. I got shit for saying this dude's got a fucking good chance of chinning Shavkat and making him look mid. Because Shavkat's takedowns are fucking mid and his striking defense is atrocious. I said Prates I was gonna pick Prates by fucking KO if that fight happened. But I didn't get the chance to prove it. But the day will come when Carlos Prates lays out Shavkat Rakhmonov unconscious on the canvas, and you guys will see that I had a vision. You know, I'm not going to compare myself to the Prophet Muhammad, but he claims that he was reached out to and given wisdom, and I take that same wisdom with this Carlos Prates vision. No, I'm going too far with this now. I'm kidding, but no, trust me, this dude's top 5 end of 2025. I've said this about 7 times now. Anyway, let's move on. Alright, let me tell you about this kid, Islam Dulatov. This guy used to be a fucking model for Versace. This kid is badass. used to fucking mug people, and now he fucking KOs them. That's nasty. Islam Dulatov. I have no idea if this dude's actually good or not, but he's got aura. So I'm going to support him. He's fighting on Seattle. That's going to be my card, bro. It's on the same card as Anthony Hernandez. He's going to fucking smoke Brendan Allen. It's on the same card as Jean Silva. It's on the same card as I don't know who else that I like. But yeah, we got some left lane prospect of fighting on that Seattle card. Maybe we get a cool main event. We get a Carlos Prates main event. Maybe we get a Joel Alvarez on the card, but no. That card, February 22nd, look out. That's the left lane prospect season card, as well as the Saudi card too, with Vinicius Oliveira and Fares Yam and Nasruddin Imavov, who's not even a prospect, but he's also a long-time supported fighter of the channel. But who the fuck am I talking about? Islam Dulatov. This guy's nasty. He's got KO power. This guy might be fucking mid. I'm not sure, but yeah, come back to this if it's correct, and if it's not, then don't fucking bother, kid. Anyway, let's keep it moving to the middleweight division. Next up, we got fucking Anthony Hernandez. This kid drowns people. He mauls them. And you're fucked if you go into the third round of this kid. Anthony Hernandez is going to beat Brendan Allen, and I'm going to be very happy. I'm going to live stream that card because I'm going to have some good reactions to when my guys win, my guys come through, and we get a Hernandez finish in the later rounds. If that's 5 rounds, we get an Islam Dulatov KO against some bum. We get a Jean Silva masterclass against Melsik Bagdasarian, and then who else? I don't even care about either of them, but Rizvan Kunaev's getting fucking slept. Who else is on that card? I'm not sure. Maybe we get a cool main event. But yeah, Anthony Hernandez, look out. This dude's beaten pretty much everyone apart from like Hamzat and like maybe a Dricus and like maybe a Strickland. Maybe. But I think this dude beats Israel Adesanya if he doesn't get finished in round 1. That's my take. Maybe we'll see him look mid against Brendan Allen. I think this dude's legit. I think he's top five next year. Look into it. Moving on though to the next fighter. Start. We got fucking Obama. You know, Trump's the fucking president, but people forget, man. Obama was nasty. He killed at least 2,000 Iraqi children. That's badass. No. But what's his name? Gregory Rodriguez Obama is gonna KO he's fighting Cannonier. Jared Cannonier, Black Cannonier. Gorilla Nia. I don't know what I'm going with here. But yeah, he's gonna KO this man in the Apex. February 15th. Mark it on your fucking calendar, kid. This is gonna be nasty. He might be completely mid, I'm not sure, but he's been bulldozing people. He did get KO'd by Bruno Ferreira, which isn't the best look, but you know, we'll let that slide. I reckon he's smoking Tavares. He's beaten CLD easily. I reckon he's going to run through Cannonier, who I think is on the wrong side of cooked. I'm not saying he's top 5, but I think they've managed to find the best opponent for him in the top 10. And then maybe after that, they give him a fucking Whittaker and just try and like Mickey Mouse his run with favourable stylistic matchups because Whittaker's chinny. We'll see what happens, but don't be surprised if this dude ends in top 10 2025. Anyway, let's keep it moving to the light heavyweight division. At heavyweight now, we obviously have another pure classical Frenchman here in Umar Sy. Obviously, if you don't think this is what the average Frenchman looks like, you need to go take a trip over to Paris. You'll see this man more than you'll see a BSD in France. But regardless, there's no particular reason for that at all, and I've got no issue with it, obviously. But Umar Sy, let me tell you about this kid, Umar Sy. He's got an 83-inch reach. He's got some good takedowns. His striking's fucking mid. But I'm telling you, this guy's a future champion. No. Umar Sy, though, I think he's got some work to do. He needs some development. But I do think he has the potential to be very good. He's fighting Alonzo Tarderfield, the retard himself, the fucking little autistic Down syndrome black dude. He's fighting Darius. This guy's fighting Darius March 22nd. It's a badass fight. I reckon he's going to beat Darius, aka Alonzo Menefield, and he's going to get the win, and he's going to look towards a top 10 guy. He needs development. Don't chuck him in there with like a fucking Nikita Krylov in his 4th UFC fight. Like, He had his second fight against Darwin Jung. He looked kind of mid, and people saying this dude sucks. Like Darwin Jung's a tough test. This guy's getting Alonzo Menafield ranked opponent, or like a chance to be ranked. I think Menafield's number 15. He's getting a ranked opponent in his third UFC fight. Like this dude, don't be surprised if he loses, because it is early in his career, but he should do well here, I reckon, and I do think he's got a good future. Anyway, let's move on though to the next fighter. And next up, we got Zhang Mingyang plus 10,000 social credit himself. This dude is badass. He's got knockout power. He's carrying the fucking Chinese Republic on his shoulders, and he's looking to become the first fucking male Chinese fighter above 135 pounds to actually be talented, because their fucking sport sucks. Li Jingliang's alright, shout out to Li, but no, he's looking to become the first fucking Asian fighter over 6 feet tall to actually succeed in combat. But yeah, this dude, Zhang Mingyang, pretty fucking solid. He's got good power. He might be mid, I'm not sure. He's 25, he's a bit reckless, but we'll see what happens with him. I do think he's a fighter to watch for sure, given that the light heavyweight's fucking next best prospect is fucking Ibo Aslan or some shit. Like, bro, roided up fucking gyno-Turkish dude who's shit. Lost, arguably fucking was losing to, not even losing, but like struggled with fucking Anton Trocali. Like, light heavyweight is a fucking wasteland. Not as bad as heavyweight, but still pretty shit. But anyway, keep an eye on Mingyang Zhang. Moving on though to the heavyweight division. Alright, let me tell you about this kid, Kennedy Nzechukwu. This guy was a fucking bomb at light heavyweight. He got fucking split decision by OSP and lost. That guy should arguably have been fucking cut. But listen, we didn't cut him. We thought, this guy's a good kid. We'll give him a chance up a weight class. This guy moved up to heavyweight, and since then, he's looked fucking incredible. He KO'd 2 bombs. He KO'd Chris Barnett and fucking Lucas Bershke in the first fucking round. And let me tell you, that's impressive. Nobody, and I mean nobody, gets back-to-back KOs at fucking heavyweight outside the top 5. That's impressive. But yeah, Kennedy Nzechukwu and Gugugu, he's gonna be a top 10 fighter by way of athleticism. You got fighting out of Lagos, Nigeria, by way of actually being somewhat skillful. We got Kennedy Nzechukwu, and he's gonna fucking beat Marcin Tybura. He's a great fighter. I love to fight him. He's gonna beat these. He's gonna fucking KO like Jairzinho Rosenstrike by way of being quick and fast twitch and having power and not being obese. Like, it's just going to succeed for him. And the next guy I've got to talk about is the exact same. So we're going to move on to the next fighter. Ryan Spann. Let me tell you about this kid, Ryan Spann. He looks like a fucking autistic retard. But let me tell you, he's got power, and he's a nasty, badass fighter. This guy KO'd Dominic Reyes. I don't even think I would fucking trust a top 10 heavyweight to do that, to be honest with you. Because the fucking division is dead. But yeah, this dude and Kennedy, the fucking, can we get Rakic up there? Like, it's the black fighters that are being intelligent for once, which is crazy. Because, like, can we get some of the whiteys up to fucking heavyweight? Like, Rakic, can you please move up? Please. Johnny Walker, move up. I know he's not white. Like, Johnny Walker posted his ancestry. He said he can legally say the N-word. But, like, the Ryan Spann and Kennedy Nzechukwu are the 2 most retarded looking humans I've ever seen in my life. And these guys are making a smart career decision. So yeah, they're moving up and they're gonna succeed, and I'm gonna do a video predicting the top 15 of every division by the end of the year, and these guys are gonna be in the top 10, and any other heavyweight or light heavyweight, who makes that decision is also gonna be in the top 10, because let me tell you, Ryan Spann is fighting fucking Waldo Cortez Acosta, and he's gonna fucking knock him out in the first round. Ryan Spann is gonna be top 10, Kennedy's gonna be top 15, Johnny Walker would probably be top 5, and Rakic would probably be a fucking title challenger, let's be honest. Like, that's the tiers of light heavyweight of, like, who's gonna do well. Like, I genuinely think Rakic beats Cyril Gane, and that's not a crazy take. Anyway, let's move on, and we're gonna talk about just a few more Contender Series prospects to finish off this video. So we got Kevin Vallejos. This dude's nasty. Went to a decision with Jean Silva. This dude's pretty fucking good. We got Austin Bashi, the White Raul Rosas Jr. We also have Lorna Kavanagh, who is a British Chinese dude, and then we have who's in the victimweight division, so he's gonna succeed obviously. And then we also have Mansoor Abdul Malik, which has got to be the most black name I've ever heard in my life. And yeah, he's also pretty good. He won his UFC debut. There's a few others. Cody Haddon is fighting fucking Abtoral's brother, fighting Joe. His name's not Joe, by the way. Who else we got? We got some fucking good guys on the come up at Contender Series. We got some fucking fat Latina chick who got a nasty KO, Janice Dubin or something. She's not bad. But anyway, that'll do it, guys. That will end this video. That will end this Glaze Fest. People in the comments gonna be like, bro, this guy sucks. This guy literally sucks. He's gonna be fucking bum. He's not gonna make it past the fucking top 15. Like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to have some fun with prospects. Like, if you don't want these guys to succeed, you're like anti fucking sport being interesting. So yeah. Anyway, that'll do it, guys. Goodbye and Merry Christmas. I'm releasing another video. Oh, it's already Christmas here. How does it feel that I'm fucking ahead of you guys? It's fucking bum ass guys in the past. Bum ass guys in the past. Like, get with the times, buddy. It's already Christmas right now. Anyway, moving on. That'll do it. Goodbye.